concerning security. You need to be readily there to secure yourself, to root for yourself more than anybody is there to root for you. Yeah. And back to it, which is specifically the mental security. In the ghettos, your mentals is that one of the four securities that if it is distorted, the rest three, they lose their grip too. So bad. That's what's bringing us to, the drugs therapy. Because it's a thing in the ghetto. And your mind, how important it is that you secure your mind. It's the center of your reality. It's the center of your imagination. Your imagination determines your reality, what you see every day. What you think, things that you think really, really determines the things you see, your reality. So how you think, how your thoughts are affected is a very sensitive thing. Over time, I have studied this thing and I have realized that we don't talk about it as much as we need to. Starting, I would like to start with the way it comes in. We already did some therapy and we talked about duality, good sides and bad sides. And I brought it to your attention that everything has a good side and a bad side, just so that we don't have problem on other therapies like this one. So now that's in play here. Many people, many individuals import illicits. We'll talk about, when it's here, we'll talk about the effects on how it goes. But before then, I need to let you know that there is what we call the government. There is a good side of it and there is a bad side of it too. There are positive people in power and there are negative people in power. The negative side, individuals from these sides, the negative sides of government, of course, they are the ones that have the power to really bring chunks of illicit drugs into the states without it, really be being exposed or caught or stopped. There are some individuals that don't really have the power, and there are individuals in government that use the power they have in government to do these things. I don't know why they feel. I don't know, for profit reasons. Maybe they profit off of it. They profit from drugs more than even politics sometimes, or drugs has just found a way to be part of bad politics. So these guys, they bring the chunk of it. Let's say maybe this is a chunk load of illicit drugs and it's cost 300 million bucks. Let's say they break it down to, let's say, 3 million bucks, and they spread it to these people they call, what should I call this? Don't worry. Anybody that annoys me, I'll just call this chicken the person's name. And any morning this chicken is crying, I'll be calling that person. I'll be calling this chicken that name. Your name is loading. Nobody should annoy me this morning. Yeah. So that's, by the way, I play a lot, sorry. Back to the sensitive. Focus. Drugs. That's the word. You see, no matter how I play, there is a focus. Focus is one therapy past, No matter how I play around, I come back to the focus of the moment, which is drugs, because there is a word. Yeah, that's the importance of focus. It helps you quickly come back to, focus. Yeah, that's by the way. So they bring this stuff into the town and they spread it into smaller quantities to people we call dealers. These dealers sell smaller quantities in tens to sub dealers again, that also, or maybe consumers that also spread it to consumers. Now everybody is guilty, both the ghettos and the urbans and the GRAs and the government reserved GRAs, the whatsoever, all corners. We are all every corner, especially as now. Back then growing up, let me talk about the one I know I'm really guilty of, which is recreational marijuana. There is this commercial marijuana, the one that this weed that we're growing up and seeing, even people that smoke it too, they go and find one building and stay. But growing up, this our generation now, it's like pure water. You buy it and you're on the streets smoking. It's just commonized. You see this twist that is normalized now. It's not really normal. It's a process. It's a process. It's a process. And trust me, it's a process that is targeted at you, but you don't see it. This therapy will not save you from addiction, but it's going to open your eyes to see. And trust me, it's going to help you, just like I said, be able to puppeteer your life, even around the addiction you have used your hand to find, so that you know your ways around it. There was a time that I was addicted to too many things. It's a process, don't worry. It's a whole story. I have all the time, one at a time. This is the time for it, right? I'll title this illicit too. Yeah. Now, before my time is up, they bring it. These people bring it. They spread it to these dealers. And if, let's take for instance, I'm a bad side of the government now and I bring this stuff. I know there is illicit worth 300M, like I said. Then I put it out. I have the cash. Out of this 300M, maybe I made a profit of 30M. 330M now. I use this 300 to maybe want to go and bring this disaster into this country all over again. And then I pocket my 30M, which is the profit. But then, even before this new stuff comes, the police, both the good side of the executional arm of the government and the bad side of the executional arm of the government, they are aware. There are two sides to everything, don't forget. Now they go into the ghettos, they go into all the environments to catch these people they call dealers that have the little quantity. They leave the main person that brought all that thing. They go to catch all these ones that hold the small package to make revenue off of them all over again. You get it? That's the nature of the drama from the top and down. Now, the urbans be like, okay, I need this. I do this. The rest I don't want. Now, both the one that the ghetto wants, the one that the ghetto don't want, everything is brought back down to the ghettos. And everybody in the ghetto are looking at these things, and subconsciously they're feeling the responsibility and they need to finish it real fast. And it's killing my brothers. It's finishing us. It's distorting, especially the most important and sacred part of us, which is our mind. It's a thing. Let this video end here. Let me use the next video to explain the effects and the craziness behind this whole thing.